You should know more about your blood type. Knowing your blood type is more important than you think. In general, we have a thought that we should know our blood type just in case of emergency situation. So some of outpatients say generally knowing your blood type isn't necessary unless there is a medical emergency involving blood loss. However, you could actually you could actually be missing out on important health clues by not knowing your blood type. Research has shown that blood type can influence your risk of a myriad of health conditions, from heart and vascular disease to thinking and memory problems. So, as we mentioned before, common blood type is like the eye color is inherited from your parents, and there are 8 common blood types along with many rare ones. Blood type is determined by which antigens are present in your blood. Antigens are molecules that induce an immune system and the immune response if they are foreign in a body. There are four major blood groups. Group A has the antigen or red blood cells, and Group B has the Group A has the A antigen on red blood cells, and group B has the B antigens on red blood cells, and group AB has both A and B antigens on red blood cells. Group O has no antigen on red blood cells. These four groups expand to 8 types with the presence or absence of a protein called the Rh factor. The 8 types are A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus, AB plus, AB minus, O plus, and O minus. O negative blood is an universal blood type, meaning it can be given in emergency transfusion to individuals with any of the 8 types of blood. This is due to the absence of antigens in O given to people with Rh positive blood. Knowing your blood type is important in case of an emergency situation requiring a blood transfusion. Harvard School of Public Health conducted study that showed that people with A, B, or AB blood types are at a great risk of developing coronary heart disease than people with blood type O. Research has also shown that non blood groups have a 60 to 80% higher risk of developing changes, blood clots, and are at a great risk for inflammations. Another study done by the University of Vermont showed that people with AB blood were 82 were at 82% more likely than any other blood type to develop thinking and memory problems that leading to dementia. Research believe that is because blood type is related to vascular issues that could be what contributes to memory problems. Other studies have shown that people with blood type A have a higher risk of gastric cancer, while people with blood type O are more likely to develop a peptic ulcer. Knowing your blood type can be an important piece of information not only for emergencies but also to help steer you in a direction to make certain lifestyle changes to avoid blood type related health conditions. You may also consider donating blood, especially if you have type O blood, which is routinely in short supply and high demand. In general, we know that ABO blood group antigens were discovered over a century ago. However, it is still important to study their role in development of various pathological conditions. Today, it is known that determination of this blood group are present not only on erythrocytes membrane but also on other cells and tissue, platelets, gastrointestinal epithelium, and salivary glands, respiratory system cells. In the last decade, a large number of studies have appeared to reveal the relationship between a specific disease and blood group type. Meta-analyses have been published. Previously, the authors have studied the metabolic status, cell composition, and coagulation profile of clinically healthy individuals for more than uh, on 180,000 donations that allow to identify group specific features for each blood group. This is review specific, and this review presents generalized data on the association of such pathological conditions as coronary heart disease, thromboembolic complications, tumors of various localizations, inflammatory and destructive oral diseases, psychiatric and some infectious disease with the presence or absence of antigenic determinants A and B. Carriers of blood group O are generally more resistant to disease with the reception of H. pylori associated gastrointestinal disease. Carriers of antigenic blood group A and B and the AB are most susceptible to development of infections, cardiovascular and cancer disease. The presented data demonstrate clinical significance of the definition of group typing not only for selection of blood and its components during transfusion and transplantation, but also for diagnostic determination of risk group and lectins for treatment patients with different non-sologies.